Hi everyone, and welcome to Hosting with Susanna, where I hope you create beautiful parties and fun gatherings without all the stressful planning. Today we're making these adorable treat rolls as favors for your guests at your Easter brunch. So we have two different versions that you can make. One is a more simplified version that really features the paper and the ribbon, and then we have a little more elaborate version if you want to go a little extra that has plastic caning and an additional ribbon to it. Either way, your guests are sure to love these. I'm going to show you how to make both. Print out the favor designed paper from my Easter brunch party pack on standard letter paper at a weight of 20 or 24 pound bond. On the caning print paper, cut off the white edges that were outside of the printing margins. Flip the paper over to the back side. Then take a toilet paper roll and place it along the 8.5 inch width of the paper. Find the center placement for it and then mark that off with a pencil. Then measure the circumference of your toilet paper roll. Add an extra 1/2 inch to that measurement and then mark that length on your paper. After you've marked that placement, use a roller to draw a line connecting the marked placement across the width of your paper. Then using your roller, draw lines connecting the marks you made at the bottom of your page up to this line. Now cut along the line running across the width of your paper. Apply Mod Podge to the center of your paper, making sure to stay inside of the pencil lines. Then apply Mod Podge around the entire circumference of your toilet paper roll. Then place your toilet paper roll in the center of your paper where you Mod Podged and wrap your paper around the toilet paper roll. If you're doing the simplified version, you can stop here and let it dry. Once fully dried, take the Easter egg print paper and trim the extra white area that was outside of the printing margins along the width of the paper. Then tightly roll your paper lengthwise, making sure that the Easter egg print is on the outside as you roll. Place rolled paper inside of the toilet paper roll, letting the paper loosen and expand. Making sure it's centered, you should be able to see a row of Easter eggs on each side of the roll. Then wrap your hand gently around the paper above the toilet paper roll to bring the paper together. Then take a 1.5 inch wide ribbon and cut it to be 20 inches in length. Proceed with cutting a second ribbon to be 20 inches as you will need 2 for each roll. Take one of the ribbons and tie it into a bow around the area of the paper that you brought together. Flip the roll over to the other end and fill it with candy. Then wrap your hand gently around the end of the paper above the toilet paper roll to bring the paper together. And again proceed with taking the ribbon and tying it into a bow in that area. Now it's ready for your guests to enjoy. If you want to make the more elevated version, proceed with Mod Podging on top of the caning designed paper, but only in the area over top of the toilet paper roll. Then let it dry. While it's drying, take the plastic caning and cut it to the length of the circumference of your toilet paper roll, plus an extra 1/8 of an inch. Then cut the width of the caning to the length of the toilet paper roll. Just a little tip, I find it easiest to cut the caning through the center of the circles. So if my measurement doesn't fall in that area, I extend it slightly to fall in line with cutting through the center of the circles. Then take a hot glue gun and glue at the paper seam from one end of the toilet paper roll to the other end. Then place the width edge of the caning into the glue. Wrap your caning around the toilet paper roll and glue on top of the Mod Podged area of the toilet paper roll where the caning ends meet. Press the caning into the glue. Take a 3/8 of an inch wide ribbon and cut it to be 6 inches long. Cut a second piece of ribbon to 6 inches again, as you will need 2 for each treat roll. Then using the hot glue gun, glue the 3/8 inch wide ribbon over the caning edge on each end of the toilet paper roll. And now you're ready to fill your treat rolls. Use the same process I mentioned earlier in the video to fill your rolls with candy, noting that you will need the Easter egg print paper and a 1.5 inch wide ribbon along with the candy of your choice to complete your Easter treat roll favors. And just a little tip, the easiest way to open these is to untie the bows on each end and then uncrumple the paper a little bit on both sides so you can just grab the Easter egg paper on one end and simply pull it out and unroll it to get your candy. Whichever style you choose, this favor is sure to elevate your Easter brunch table and send your guests home with a thoughtful sweet treat.